Hello and welcome. My name is Fe Rye and today I'm going to tell you a little bit about our brand new product, our ceremonial grade cacao launching in March of 2025. Let's have a look at what cacao is and some of the amazing health benefits. So what is cacao? Well, cacao is the raw, unprocessed form of chocolate that comes from the seeds of the Theobroma cacao tree. It's been used for centuries, and ancient cultures would use it in ceremony, but also just for its health benefits. And we're going to talk about those in a minute. We are excited to be working with the company that has reintroduced this rare species, this heirloom species of Complejo national or Complex national. This was thought to be extinct. However, working very closely with their farmers, they have been able to bring this back to the market, and we are the first to be able to bring you the cacao rocks that are coming from Complejo national. Let's have a look at the health benefits. In order to understand how cacao works in the body, we need to understand a little bit about the science of what the compounds are in cacao, and I'm going to start with theobromine. So I mentioned it's coming from the Theobroma tree. Theobromine is an amazing methylxanthine, to be honest, that's what it's called, and it works in the body to mellow things out. I call it caffeine's mellow cousin because if you think of caffeine in coffee that actually gives you a lift, the theobromine in cacao is the methylxanthine that brings you back down, and that in itself is an amazing addition to your day. The polyphenols that are in cacao are extraordinary, particularly one called epicatechin. It's kind of like the powerhouse of polyphenols. Polyphenols are antioxidants. They go in and repair our cells that have been experienced to oxidative stress and damage. Now, when these cells are continually experiencing high cortisol levels, we're stressed and we're rushing around, they're not growing very well. They're actually dying very quickly. So getting some antioxidants and polyphenols through our system to help those cells is very important. And as I said, cacao has epicatechin, and that is one of the heroes of this polyphenol story. Stearic acid is a saturated fat, but it is a good saturated fat. So it won't affect any cholesterol levels. In fact, it is so good for us. So when you see saturated fat on product labels, I know sometimes that can be a bit of a red flag. However, this is coming from plants, and so it knows what to do in our body without causing any issues with our cholesterol. Magnesium is present in cacao. Cacao theobroma trees are grown in volcanic soils, and so the volcanic soils are rich in vitamins and minerals, and so they are absorbed through the roots of the tree. Magnesium is important for so many aspects of our bodily functions. So let's have a closer look at what happens within our body once we start consuming cacao. So I already touched on stearic acid, and that's going to help with our cholesterol control. However, sugar control is also a very, very good health benefit of cacao. When we're eating cacao, it stops that sugar craving. It actually provides our body with the nutrients it needs and can help switch off that brain-gut conversation that's going on about having to need extra sugar in our body. Our mood and stress is very important to manage, and of course, as I mentioned, the theobromine is that mellow cousin. It's bringing down our stress levels. So working with cacao on a daily basis means that it's not only running through and fixing up those oxidative stress issues that we're having within ourselves, but it's also helping to level out some of our fight or flight, our sympathetic nervous system responses, and bringing that back into the parasympathetic nervous system responses. So just basically bringing our mood back down. It's also a bit of a mood enhancer. You can't help but feel good and happy when you have a cup of cacao. I know that's very true for me. Immune support. It's working with our gut as well as those, as I said, the polyphenols to improve our immune system. Heart health. That's got to be a bonus. It's working again. Those polyphenols are at work, working on that oxidative stress to help with our blood pressure and our blood flow. Very important for us humans. skin health, there was an amazing study over a 4-week period of women using cacao on a daily basis and only around 8 to 10 grams per day, where they noticed some improvements in their skin around elasticity and fullness and plumpness in their skin. So it's helping right at that level as well. When we consume foods, they usually have to go to work inside with all their minerals and vitamins to repair the internal damage. When we start seeing some benefits on the outside, it means that it's actually getting to the outside now. It's kind of doing its thing inside and coming outside as well to make those improvements in our hair, skin and nails, for example. But for us, cacao is really, really great for our skin. And thermogenesis. So thermogenesis is a process whereby we are burning fat, essentially, internally. And so the properties and the compounds of cacao help boost that thermogenic process within our bodies. Now, all of these aspects that I've spoken about today are scientifically researched. We have spent quite considerable time looking at the research and pulling out the quality research papers that have been tested on humans, that have been tested on a variety of populations, and that have statistical significance. So they actually saw some benefit. And I've used these studies today to talk into what these health benefits are. I hope you're as excited about consuming cacao as I am. So thank you for joining me today for this very brief introduction into cacao. Please do reach out to the person that has invited you to watch this short presentation today. And if you have questions, please ask. We are here to answer any questions that you have around this product. I hope you are excited as I am, because this is a phenomenal product and an amazing addition to your daily practice.